this is VenomMan20 here tonight. I did a video a couple years back of one of my a couple of my alligators, working with them on how to care for captive crocodilians. I've had a lot of people request how to care for caiman. This is a small trig caiman, which is the second smallest species of caiman in the world. The smallest is a palbrosus, also known as a Kuversdorf caiman. The Kuversdorf caiman would probably be the best caiman to get as a quote-unquote pet. I do not believe that these make good pets at all. For the main thing, you can't handle them. In my opinion, a pet, you want to be able to pet it, hold it, play with it. Me holding him right now is stressing him out really bad. And stress can actually kill these animals. So we're going to try to make this video relatively short. But I figure if you already have the caiman, or truly wanted to get one and just have to have one and there's no other way, you're going to get it regardless what I say. So you might as well be able to care for it properly. With that being said, these animals don't have webbed feet on the back like most crocodilians. If you look closely here, calm down little guy. If you look closely here, those are just a normal little foot. They're very terrestrial. They climb around, move around quite a little bit on land. So a lot of land in their enclosure is very good for them. They don't need to be inside the water all the time. They need a good basking spot. I like to give mine enough room to be able to walk around and move around at will, be able to swim. A small one like this could be inside a 180-gallon stock tank, would work out, Unlike alligators, you can put decorations inside the cage and they don't normally destroy them. Another cool thing about this, don't quote me on this, because sometimes they do have teeth, they can kill other things, but I've seen them be kept well with turtles and other small crocodilians, other caiman. They live quite well, they don't seem to fight much, but they always do have them really sharp little teeth, so you got to be careful because they are fully capable of killing other animals. But this little guy right here is just a couple years old. He's probably about 3, maybe 4 years old. They grow very slow, but still at the end you're still looking at about a 5-foot long animal. With that being said, you don't think 5 foot's very bad, Heck, some monitor lizards get like 4 foot. But if you check out my Croc Week 1, I have a 5-foot caiman on there. It's all I can do to hold on to them. They are very strong, very powerful, and very fast. They're very snappy animals. They will try to bite you, just because they stress easily. They need high heat. Compared to alligators, they need a much higher heat, in my opinion. I keep mine very warm. I do not handle them. I just let them swim and bask and eat. I feed them, whenever they get larger, I feed them fish, mice, rats, chicken. The whole animal is always best. You can feed them, like little chicken legs or little chicken pieces. Bones always great. But as little babies, I feed them like little dabe roaches, hissing cockroaches. There's no roach that you can really go wrong with. Mealworms. Do not feed goldfish. Goldfish are bad for pretty much everything that eats fish. The chemical in them that makes them gold is actually very hard on the animal, and some of the chemicals that they use at the fish farms are also very hard on the animal. But whenever you get your caiman, don't handle it a lot. You'll just stress it out and kill it. Keep it at very high temperatures. Like about 90 degrees would be about perfect. Keep the water temperature at about 75, 77, somewhere around in there. You can do that with, like a water heater in the tank. But these guys, they don't like to be messed with, but as you can see, he ain't trying to get me. He ain't an evil, bad creature. He just likes to defend himself. So keep the heat up, keep a large enclosure for him to move around, keep the water clean, filtration system, feed him pretty much any type of meat. It can be live or dead. I always prefer dead just because, it ain't inhumane on the animal that's actually being eaten. Sexing them's difficult until they get big, so it doesn't really matter if you have male or female. There ain't that big of a size difference. So yeah, aquariums I try to stick away from just because it's clear glass. They look right at you, stresses them out way worse. You do not want to put a caiman and alligator together or anything like that. If you put caiman and caiman together, they should be okay if it's the same species. And sometimes even they fight, so it's really hard, you know, to tell, you know, if it's going to work out or not. Whenever you go to put them inside their cage, don't put it like inside your living room where everybody's going to be walking by the tank, pecking on it and everything. That's just going to stress it out. Try to keep it inside a nice isolated place inside your house. Try to be quiet around them, and hopefully this helps you all out on purchasing your caiman, or hopefully not purchasing, taking care of your caiman. Do the right thing. Don't be putting leashes on them and feeding them stupid stuff and letting them loose into the wild. Treat these with the respect that they deserve. These are awesome animals, and they can be really neat inside a private collection, but you really got to be careful, because getting bit by one of these would hurt pretty bad. But this has been a Man 20. If you have any questions, leave them on the comments below. I will get right back to you. Have a good night. Hope you enjoyed this video.